See it from the title, man. Bo Jackson. I understand why everybody uses Bo Jackson now. I finally got it. I mean, I used a card at the very beginning of the year, but I finally got a chance to use his combine card and his quarterback card and his outside linebacker card. I was on my boy Glock's account yesterday. If you guys want to tap in with his streams, link that will be down in the description. You guys can check out him. This is his team and stuff. I was on his account yesterday. Had to win 2 Super Bowls. We went ahead and got that done. And I got a chance to use the Bo Jackson. He also has a 50 out of 50 Falcons theme team. This team is straight up nasty. And overall, like I said, I understand why people use Bo Jackson. This guy, literally, I mean, there were so many games, I just didn't have to throw the ball. We're going to go over his team real briefly, real quick, and then you guys can check out this gameplay because some of the things Bo Jackson does from the quarterback position, nuts, from the running back position, insane, and the outside linebacker. Actually, I don't know if the outside linebacker in this gameplay, you're going to see too many plays, but overall yesterday, he definitely had some nasty picks with him, but let's go ahead and go over his team real quick. I'm not going to try to take too long with this. Starting with his O-line, you guys see it. I'll just kind of go over the abilities real briefly. Basically, the whole line's got secure protectors, every single person, and I think someone's got an identifier, and some other guys got some throwaway abilities for like 0 AP. The tight ends, we got Kyle Pitts and Dalton Schultz. Yes, I'm back in the ace offset. Whoever told me to even attempt that rollout scheme, you're an idiot. That shit sucks. Kyle Pitts and Schultz, both, they don't really have any crazy abilities. It's just whatever their 0 AP abilities are. But Kyle Pitts was nasty. I mean, I've used his cards throughout the year. Dalton Schultz, I already know what he gets into. For receivers, we got Julio Jones, Carmichael, and Puka. I used Julio and Carmichael. I did not use Puka, but I think Puka actually recovered on onside kick for me, so that's pretty cool. But Julio's got red zone threat. I didn't take advantage of that once. Carmichael, you already know what he gets into, man. I literally just dropped the gameplay with him. And then the running backs, we got Bo Jackson and Bijan Robinson. The funny thing is, I played 17 games yesterday. I think I went like 16-1. Out of all those games, Bijan Robinson got 1 carry. Bo Jackson only had to come out the game for like 1 play the entire day, which is, it just shows you how much of a tank he is. But what we had on Bo is we had obviously Angry Runs X Factor, which that thing is nasty. He was nasty even without the X Factor, which is absolutely insane. And then for abilities, we had Jukebox, and we had, what else do we have on? It was just Jukebox, actually. It was just Angry Runs and Jukebox. That's all it was. I forgot the Jukebox is like 2 AP for him, but we had a lot of extra AP, so we were able to put it on. And then the quarterback, Bo Jackson, which overall, he really didn't miss too many throws for me, and I didn't even use Gunslinger on him. We had the Truz X Factor, and then we had Gift Wrap, Seffi Lee, and High Route Master on him for a total of 4 AP. Traditional 4 release, I don't really think you need Gunslinger. I mean, look, if you can get it like for free AP and not have to spare, sure, whatever, but he didn't need it, man, and he played really good. Like, he really didn't have too many throw under pressures for me, and that's without Gunslinger. So, I mean, it also helps when you got an entire line with secure protectors, which, by the way, on my team, I have that now as well. But for his defense, on defense, he runs like a 9 wide defense, so you know, I run 3-4, which is completely different. So I had to actually like remodel his whole defense. So what you're looking at now, this is not how he normally runs it. This is just how I was gonna run it. So, and we actually we changed this lineup like 3 times because, you know, some guys we had in certain places were just not playing good. So I'll to go over that as well. But this is the first iteration. It wasn't really that many changes. We started off by a Jair and Tyreek Woolen at safety. Now he normally has them at corner, obviously, because they're corners. I wanted them at safety because they get universal coverage. I ask a lot out of my safeties. Being able to have universal coverage on them is a game changer. So I started out with that. Jair played great. I'll tell you right now, he played great at safety. Tyreek Woolen, on the other hand, did not. I would probably say about maybe 13, 14 games in, we ended up switching him, putting him at corner after a while. But yeah, he also had deep zone on because it takes, I think it takes about 9, I think it's like 9 plays for his actual universal coverage to come on, but we had the extra AP to spare, so it wasn't a big deal. For the actual corners, we used Dion and Kyle Hamilton. Kyle Hamilton, I want to say this right now, played absolutely terrible at corner. So, and now that I've seen that, I don't think I'm going to actually even end up getting Kyle Hamilton on my team anymore. I think I'm going to scratch it off my list. Well, actually, I definitely don't need to now because the Eagles just got a, what's it called, a new corner, they Nabni Asamoah, which I don't have the coins to get. But Kyle Hamilton just did not play very good at corner. We had deep zone and mid zone pick artist, the whole thing on him. We shifted him. We basically switched him and Tyreek Woolen. That's eventually what happened. We put Hamilton in strong safety, Woolen back corner. We did that and everything worked out pretty good. Kyle Hamilton still did some wonky things in safety here and there, but he definitely played a lot better. So I don't know what to think about that Kyle Hamilton card. And like I said, we had Dion at corner. He had all the KOs, you know, deep out. or deep zone, whatever he gets, mid zone, pick artist, the whole thing. He played great. Him and Jair were really good. And then, I mean, Tyreek Williams was really good once we got him back where he belongs. So that's pretty much how we ran the DBs and when we switched them. Who we had in the boxes, though, we had Ted Hendricks, which I had Secure Tackler on him. I had Lurk Artist on him, and I think it was some type of KO, I think Medium Rack KO or something like that. I spent the extra AP on Secure Tackler because we had the extra AP, and it was definitely worth it. Ted Hendricks was phenomenal, by the way, even thinking about maybe getting him on my team. And the guy playing in the box right next to him was Bo Jackson, which also had Secure Tackler and Lurk Artist. I actually had some nasty lurks for him too. For only being 6'1", he could definitely get up. For the D-line, it was hard to decide how I wanted to run the D-line because we had so many options. There was Michael Parsons, Daniil Hunter, Lorenzo Carter, Shaq Barrett, Christian Barmore, Aaron Donald, John Abraham. We had a lot of options, even Calais Campbell. So I had to really decide who do I even really, if I wanted to, could have, maybe put Deion Jones off as an edge rusher or something, right? There were so many options. So I was like, how do I want to run this? How I decided to end up running it was I had Michael Parsons and Daniil Hunter as my edge rushers. Parsons played really good. Daniil Hunter was very lackluster. I was honestly a little surprised. And then for the interior linemen, we ran Aaron Donald, John Abraham, and Shaq Barrett. Shaq Barrett played really good. I had him playing next to Parsons. I had Aaron Donald playing right over the top of the center. And then I had Abraham playing right next to Daniil Hunter. I would say everybody played good. Parsons was great in there. Shaq Barrett was really good. Abraham was actually surprised me. He was pretty good. Aaron Donald wasn't too bad. He was solid. And I would say Daniil Hunter might have been the most lackluster one, which is kind of surprising for me because in my defense, usually the edge rushers are the guys that are, feasting. Because for me, it's, Javon Chris and Brian Burns, and those guys get after the quarterback. But I don't know, man. Daniil Hunter just wasn't doing it. That's pretty much his team, though. We also had Prater at kicker. Like I said, it's a 50 out of 50 Falcon State team with a bunch of, other really good cards in it. The main focus of the gameplay is Bo Jackson. You guys are going to see this guy make some absolutely great plays, and I understand why everybody uses him now. We got some really good gameplays in there. I will say that. I think it's 3 games we got total. This first game we got, this guy was one of those rollout demons, ironically, when I was, because I was trying to run the rollout stuff, which I ditched it. I'm not doing it, man. I'm just sticking to what I run because it just wasn't for me. But this guy was actually doing it. And I don't know if you guys ever watched Jemiah's World. I'm sure you've seen him before, but it just kind of reminded me of him because I think he kind of plays like that. Because it's actually funny. The guys that count him on my boy Glock, he actually played Jemiah's World. This is the only reason I know this. And we were watching him play him, and he did the rollout stuff like this. And he even had Patrick Mahomes as a quarterback. So the whole time he's doing something again, like, is this him or something? I would assume his gamer tag is Jemiah's World or something. I don't think this is him, but it was just funny because he had Mahomes and he was kind of playing like pretty similar to him as Bo Jackson is just running rampant on us right now, man. Oh, and the jerseys also that Glock's got. His home jerseys are the Lions and his away jerseys are the Chargers. I know, right? Falcons team. The guy's not even wearing the Falcons jerseys. What is this, right? It's just, you know what I mean? But he was trying to run his rollout stuff. He got me with it a little bit because I have not really played against it that much. Like the first half, like the first couple quarters, he got me with it. But a good Madden player makes adjustments, and you got to, figure out how to stop these things. So eventually, I mean, this whole thing gets shut down. Is right there. He's got absolutely nothing. One of the problems I was also having is I think around late second quarter, maybe third quarter in this game, I started like lagging like crazy. And if you've played Madden enough, you've probably seen this. Maybe you haven't, but I've seen it a lot where, like, you'll be going against a guy, and then, like, second, third quarter, the game will just start going crazy. And where it starts going crazy is where you have to make your adjustments. Like, right here, right now, where I'm trying to set the defense up and stuff, it just lags like crazy. And you'll even see, like, kind of the lag spikes on screen. It's just, like, almost impossible to, like, get anything off. It's not happening yet. I'll be able to tell when it actually starts happening, but he ends up scoring. He got us with it. We're gonna dial in. We're gonna make the adjustments to stop that. But you see, I'm back in the ace offset, man. It's where I belong, man. It's where I gotta be. I mean, the only reason why I was even like trying to, run that whole rollout thing is because these D-line and X factors, man. If you don't got secure protectors, they just aren't gonna help you. But I did end up actually, was it yesterday? No, it wasn't yesterday. I was on his account. It was the day before I was on his account. We spent the whole day just building the offensive line and secure protectors, and yeah, so I got a whole new line, so I'll probably go over that in my new video. I don't even know when this video is going to come out, so maybe I already went over it, but yeah, this guy was playing man coverage. He has some interesting abilities. He's playing press man, and the guy, I don't even know if he had KOs. I think he had, like, it was pick artist and bench press on his corners. So you see, I'm just throwing it right at him because it's like they're not gonna break this thing up. So I don't know. This guy's living like this guy thought it was Madden 21, man. Remember bench press, pick artist? Well, actually, was pick artist? I think yeah, we need to pick artist in Madden 21. I think we did, but bench press, yeah, bench press is the major thing. But really, all I have to do is throw hitches on this. You can see I got a little greedy because I love bombing man coverage. That's like, you know, that's kind of something I just like. It's so easy to bomb it, but I wasn't really able to bomb it. Guys' routes were getting ran, and I was getting greedy. I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to just throw this thing down there. So I end up getting stupid and look like, what am I doing? What are we doing right now, right? So now we got a 3rd and 32 because I didn't want to take my hitches because that's all I had to do. And there's just no way we're gonna probably get that. I don't think we get this. Yeah, look at that. And then he just breaks on the ball because that X Factor he's got is one of those trash X Factors. It's like, it's not a KO. I think it's called like bottleneck or something. I don't know. It's terrible, but we got a 4th and 32. You know I'm going for this. There's no way I'm punting. And he was also using the Chanel. He would take him off the line to use him. I get shedded, but great pot. That's a great pocket. They're getting away from the pressure. And honestly, like, Carmichael's got to get open on it. It's a 4th and 32. I put a goddamn 30-yard in route out there. I smart routed to put it on 30 yards, and his route still got ran. I did a great job by in the pocket. Guy gets shedded, moving away, and just, you know, keeping it alive, and this guy couldn't get open. So, I mean, that's just on Carmichael at that point, but this guy's rolling out with Patrick Mahomes like a psychopath. I don't know why. It's like, if you're going to run a rollout offense, is Patrick Mahomes like the guy? Is there a reason why? Because he's not the fastest. And I'm assuming it must be his release because his release in the pocket is absolutely garbage. There's no way guys are really, you know what I mean? Well, obviously, he didn't sit in the pocket once with him, but he's right over the wing slide. That's what he's running. I'm not sure what playbook, but he's flipping it. He's doing all the things. He thinks he's got it. He got him with the little backside in route right there. Like I said, there's only so many route combos you can run out of this rollout thing. So, like, you know, once I kind of see it all, it's over because the adjustments are going to be made. But he ends up getting another touchdown. Remember, he danced to me at one point. So, you know, I threw that pick, which really Carmichael should have got open on that. That was wild. He did a little bit of dancing, and anytime a guy dances at me, I take it personally. I 100% take it personally, and it kind of gets me fired up a little bit. Like, okay, you want to dance? So let's go. So, spoiler alert, I'll say this right now. I don't think this guy scores again. Okay, yeah, you can see it's starting to lag now. You see, because when I went to no huddle, how there was that delay. And it's kind of like, it's looking a little bit choppy. So this is where I start to lag. And I always think it's funny how, like, when I start to lag like this, it always happens when I'm playing someone that's just not very good. That's a thing I've always noticed. And 2, I somehow always find a way to win these games. I don't know how, but I just always like it. Because, like, the thing is on defense, like, when I'm lagging like that, if they just quick snap the ball, I can't get any adjustments off. Like, it's annoying on offense, but you dictate when the ball is snapped, so it's not as big of a deal. But on defense, like, it's terrible because if they just quick snap you, you're done. Like, you cannot get anything off. So you're really just having to make plays off the muscle. But look at that right there. That's just blatant PI, man. They just mugged my guy like 25 yards downfield. I think I just put double crosses right there. Like I said, he's just playing press man, so I'm just, you know, just trying to make something happen here. I went to the little motion angle route. That's a really good man beater. That's actually just a really good play in general. It just got ran though. That was crazy, yo. Man coverage, man, it's just a crazy thing. But one thing about man coverage is it's very easy to bomb it. And I say that because I think it gets bombed right here. 4th and 9. I always go for the end zone on 4th downs. You guys have said it in multiple videos, gameplays, all the time. 4th down is why I love going for, because people get horny and they try to, you know, do cute stuff. And it's going to pay. Look at that. Kyle Pitts destroys Bo Jackson. Come on, man. Killer Kyle. He tried to get cute. It looked like what he did was he dropped the safety down, I think, in a curl flat on the right, assuming I was going to put him in a hitch, and then streaked him because man coverage is garbage. It's going to get burnt. Right over the top right there. Michael Irvin drops that because he's a dirty cowboy. Eventually, what I started to do was I started to put both of my outside corners on like 20 or like 15-yard cloud flats. Not yet. You can see I still have him, but eventually I started to do that because that essentially took away the corner routes. And then really at that point, all you really have to do is, you know, make sure he doesn't get any extracurricular yards with his legs and then play the backside routes right there. I tried to bait it, but, you know, I was just... There's no way Bo Jackson was jumping for that. Hendricks or Carmichael? Maybe, but I would have had the, you know, it would have been pretty crazy. It's right there. Look at that. You know, it's funny. I talked about how Daniil Hunter was probably the worst person on the D-line, but this is probably one of the biggest plays in the game right here. Daniil Hunter holds the edge, smacks him, fumbles it, Penn State guy, I'm not gonna say Cowboy Parsons, but Penn State Parsons picks it up and takes it to the house. That's probably the biggest play of the game. And then we get the ball to start the second half. So it's like, now we're set up great. You can see this thing is lagging bad. It's hard for me to even watch this, man, because it's like, oh, it's so disgusting, man. How this product gets released. But Bo Jackson got angry runs. He doesn't even need it. All right, he didn't even get touched on that play. His juke is godlike. He's just way too fast. I mean, oh my god, that's why I said, like, I almost want to say I feel like I didn't really get to fully take advantage of the angry runs, because like so many times, like, they couldn't touch me with him. He's just too fast, and his juke is so good. He gets that teleportation juke, I like to call it. Like, he teleports and he goes to a different realm. It's just like, man, it's nasty, man. And right there, you see we finally started getting these cloud flats down, and those corner routes, they're not happening no more. Now you just really got to worry about the backside route. And really what I started to do, I think towards the end with the contain, what I started doing is I would put both the DNs in curl flats, which I told you I don't really do that, but I'm doing it because and he's rolling out the pocket, so this is gonna counters them getting to the ball. I would drop them in curl flats, and then the inside guy put him on a contain. As you can see right there, we do a lot better job there, kind of getting on him. We just got to do a better job getting on the backside route. So at this point in this game, the problem I was just having is I couldn't, like you see right there, like that guy on the left's not on a cloud flat. I was having trouble just getting my adjustments off because I'm just kind of lagging. Like, no cloud flats right there. I'm just kind of lagging, trying to get my pre-snap stuff off. I just can't. It's just, it's annoying. But the good thing is when this stuff happens, it's usually guys that aren't really too good, so they're they're not really putting anything crazy out there. You see, we got it off right there, and Kyle Hamilton picks it. So this is when we still had Kyle Hamilton at corner. I mean, look, he definitely made some plays for me while he was at corner, but a lot of just wonky stuff would happen, man. Like, I'm talking about, like, the guy's KO just straight up wouldn't work sometimes. Like, it would light up, he'd run into the guy, and nothing would happen, and it just, I don't know. Like, that happened, like, a lot, and then he was even giving it, like, he was honestly not a very good tackler, so we just got him out of corner. We got him back at safety. Played a lot better, but still was a little weird, honestly. But the press, man, you just gotta make something happen right here. Bo Jackson got the trust X factor. We're not fumbling. I'm just going to get crazy, get fearless with it. And that's another thing about man, too. There's a lot of opportunity for you to run with the quarterback, especially if they're not rushing very many people, because all the DBs' backs are turned. So, the only person that's going to be able to, get you is the user or the D lineman. So if you get past them, then it's really wraps. Is Bo Jackson. You're gonna see this the gameplay. Every game we play, it's just feed 3, 4. And something I noticed also, like in the screen where you saw, oh, I ain't gonna lie, this has to be 6. When I cut it back, it's bad, man. Oof, man, there's nothing you can do about that one, man. And he left just like that. He did that dancing. Man, make sure if you dance, man, you back it up. You gotta be able to back up that dancing. This next game right here, this is not my Super Bowl. This is this guy's Super Bowl. And it's funny because I said Glock's got a Falcons theme team. We're the Chargers. The other guy we're playing is the Falcons. It even threw me off at first. He kicks me the ball first, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. We have the ball. I was honestly thrown off. But I think this was our wild card game or our divisional game. I honestly don't remember. I know we were in the playoffs. And actually, yeah, both of our playoff games, we played guys in their Super Bowls. It was, they put us through a little bit of a gauntlet. I think we actually went 8-0 this season. The next season we went 8-1 and won the Super Bowl. So we got done with this account pretty quickly, but we're starting the game off. You see he's in that 6-1. The best way to beat 6-1 is RPOs. And then the good thing about it is, like, if they start dropping the DNs to play the RPOs, then it makes my run game better. Because now, like, look at it. Now we got guys out in front making blocks because he's trying to. Oh my God, Bo Jackson, you're so dirty. And it just makes the run game better, which it's kind of realistic to a real life offense. You're just kind of going off the defense keys. You're reading the DN. Like, it's just simple as that. So this is why we love Ace Offset, man. It's just great, man. I know some of you guys still asking for the breakdown. It's honestly, man, it just takes so long to record it. Like, and then it's like, I also have to make sure, like, I have everything in it. Like, because if I forget one thing, I'm just like, we got to redo the whole thing now. We got to. So it's just like, it's just a lot because I don't want to forget anything. And then another reason why it's hard is I freestyle a lot with a lot of my route combos, especially on defense. Oh my God, like, it's all freestyle. And then, I wouldn't say the whole offense is, free. Look at Bo Jackson. He's just faster. He's just bigger, stronger. Just, what do you do about it, man? And You know, obviously this guy. I honestly, I asked yesterday. I was like, did everybody I play today have Bo Jackson? And I kind of just answered because the first guy we played against had Patrick Mahomes, so no. But I think everybody else we played against literally had Bo Jackson, which is it's kind of crazy. But like, I mean, you can't be mad. I mean, the guy's insane. Like the quarterback is his really only downside is to throw under pressures. And honestly, I didn't really have a problem with that, to be honest. I'm not sure what strat card Glock had. He might have like the under pressure strat card. I could be wrong, but that would be the only my only reasoning. That's a tackle by Dion because there's really no one out there. He's just got to get off a block and make a play. And I will say that about Dion. Dion was a solid tackler for us, not in real life, but in the game, he was a really solid tackler. And he was, oh, look at this. Oh, he called me on, I got called on the D-line, and Aaron Donald's just faster. Shout out to Aaron Donald for retiring, man, giving us this tribute card. I think he's like 96 speed or something. I get called on him, I'm just like, well, I'll just run away, run with this drag. He didn't think he was going to keep up with it, man. Aaron Donald, which is, that's honestly, that's huge because that puts us up for it. This guy was crazy. The whole game, he's trying to jump over me, Jordo. He does this like throughout the game, but that's huge though. We go up 14-0 to start. This guy's Super Bowl. I mean, you know, that's definitely not the best feeling. But he ran his trips tight end. Honestly, this guy wasn't really that bad. Like he fights his way through this whole game. Like this ends up being like a nail biter in the end, honestly. So I got to give it to him. So he would run trips tight end. He would audible over to the bunch strong, which, you know, I mean, it's nothing foreign. I've seen before. I've seen this multiple times. He always kept trying to run the RPO, and right there, that's another reason. See, we still had Tyreek Woolen at safety. I think we still had Kyle Hamilton in the corner. Like, what in the world is, you know, Woolen there doing there? I have him a 0-yard curl flat. He goes down there like he's supposed to, and he runs around a guy. Honestly, next year, RPOs need to be looked into, because after this year, like, this guy's nuts. I mean, you're just, like, what is, I'm surprised he never fumbled any of these. That name, Musgrave, that's who that was, Musgrave. He gives us a problem all game. That boy was going nuts, but RPOs need to be looked into next year, man. Like, and I'm a guy that's been running RPOs for years now. I mean, I've been running the same offense for years now, but they need to be looked into because the way they, like last year, I would say they were fine. Like last year, like if I manned up a guy right in front of the guy catching the RPO, and the hell, let's say I shade underneath, and you try and you throw it to him, it's getting pick six. It was getting pick six. A lot of, and honestly, something you could also do last year, like zones last year. Oh my God, Kyle Hamilton was getting trucked in the end zone, man. I'm not buying him. I will not be getting him on my account. I will be saving coins and not getting him. So thanks Glock for letting me experience the Kyle Hamilton. Sucks. What were we saying? As Bo Jackson just runs backwards. You know, who would ever thought Pat McAfee's running down Bo Jackson for 6 yards in the backfield? I mean, that just doesn't even sound right, man. But you honestly are not going to see us throw this ball that much, man. Seriously, you're just not. Like, so when you get to see Bo throw some passes, you really got to just enjoy it here. But we got a 3rd and 3. A 3rd and 3, you know, if he gets a stop here, like, the momentum kind of shifts. He was down 14-0. He can really kind of change the tide here. He's got the X Factor D lineman, but guess what we got? We got secure protectors. As that was a free blitzer that comes in there. Just Bo Jackson to Bo Jackson, man. That was a free guy that came in. And that's what I'm saying. Like, pressure right in his face. I didn't get under pressure. Now, granted, it was a blue pass. You know, I went to the Blue Pass Academy. I got that shit down packed now. I always tell everybody, you got a blue pass. Oh, who was it? Bo Jackson at 6. He's not getting caught. This is what I'm saying, though. Like, the angry runs, like, was great to have. Like, I for sure broke tackles, but, dog, a lot of times I wasn't getting touched. Like, it's just, he's nasty, man. He is, oh, man, I'm not going to get him on my account because, you know, I like to use as many Eagles as I can. Like, right now on my team, everybody's an Eagle except this should be a pick. Kyle Hamilton, what is he doing? Hendricks, I can't believe he didn't make a play on that. And then it's like, you know, Kyle Hamilton, all right, so cool. He's got the chaos. He'll break it up. No. I mean, he is in no man's land out there. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not getting him. I'm glad I'm going to save some coins. I got to get Namni Awesome. Well, that's who I got to get. Look at that Jair making a good play. I love Jair. He was great for us at safety. He was great. Universal, though. I mean, that's just, you know, it's a great thing to have. But I still got to get Namni Awesome. Well, I don't. At the moment, I think I have 100,000 coins. He's gonna what I'm probably gonna end up doing is how I'm gonna run it, because Nobby gets universal all game. So you know what that means. I'm gonna play him back at corner. If he plays good at corner, I'm really hoping he does, because you know he's got universal. He's also 6'3". Then look at that Musgrave. I was trying because what he kept doing is he had like the drag, then he had the angle route behind it. So I'm just trying to kind of bait it and make a play on it, but you know, and I honestly do that the whole game, and I shouldn't. At some point, because the whole game I'm just like I'm gonna bait this to make a play on it. I don't think I ever do. Besides that pick with Aaron Donald, but I'm gonna try to play Nobby safety with the universal when I get him. At the moment, the cards aren't even out yet that I'm recording this, so I'm hoping he's not a crazy amount. I'm hoping I can buy him by today. We'll see, but Slay will probably get benched because I got DRC at safety now. I'll end up putting DRC in Slay's spot, rock Cam Curl, and DRC at corner, which I haven't used DRC at corner yet. Since I've had his card, I've only used him as, once again, good play there by Dion. Dion does his job over there, man. Dion doesn't give up too many passes. Well, I haven't used DRC's card at corner yet. I've only used him at safety, and he's been pretty good for me at safety, so I mean, I would assume he should be pretty good at corner. So, but yeah, I mean, I guess I could sell Cam Curl, right? I could sell Cam Curl to try to get Nomney. I don't know. It's just Cam Curl's pretty good. I mean, because Slay, honestly, like Slay's really good. I mean, I can't lie to you. Like, maybe we sell Cam Curl. You know what I mean? You guys let me know. Do we sell? Do we just save up the coins, have Nomney, you know, replace Slay? Or do we just sell Cam Curl and maybe that honestly probably still wouldn't give me enough. If it might, I don't know. We'll see. It might get me close to it. But or do we try to sell Cam Curl, make a push to get Nomney? Let me know. It's right there. Whew. I feel like he really didn't even want to throw that pass. Like he just kind of wanted to see something and take a little shot. That was risky. I take a lot of chances. I wouldn't even did that, but he ends up taking the 3. It's smart because look, he gets the ball right back at half, so he can kind of score here and really cut this thing down. So, and then this is like the hardest part to get a stop at the defense because he on offense right now, his mindset is I gotta look at what it is, man. Penn State, Mr. Parsons is making a big play. Trips tight end is one thing there's only a couple formations that annoy me going against, and it's trips tight end and empty, and that's because I have to like move so many guys around, and I have to like do so much stuff because like how the 3-4 is and stuff. So it's just like so annoying, but. I'd say empty's more annoying. I mean, I truly hate gun empties. He tries to fit a close one in there. I had that baited. I actually had Ted Hendricks and man up on him. That's why you see I move him out there a little bit faster now because I need him to get out there. But 4th and 22, there's no way we give this up, right? It's just no way, right? There's no way you give this up. Yeah, I mean, you put cloud flats, you play the middle. Yeah, we gave it up. Jair Alexander has universal coverage, and I don't know. That is ridiculous. That right there is just ridiculous, man. And of course, that's Kyle Hamilton's side. Have you noticed where all the passes go? It's Kyle Hamilton's side. It's Kyle Hamilton. He sucks. Look at Dion. Open field, makes a tackle. Dion is he's a guy, man. Hamilton, garbage. He was just terrible, man. I'm not spending the coins on. I don't care if he gets a series readout. Well, obviously he will, but when he does. Kyle Hamilton. This is like a disaster. I forgot how bad this guy was. This whole game has just been Kyle Hamilton just doing nothing. Like, I honestly forgot how bad this was, man. This is like hard to watch, man. Jesus Christ, bro. Oh my God. I mean, I could put up with a lot of stuff, man, but that like we literally like I felt like a real coach, man. I'm having to like move guys around and just move pieces around. But this was his MVP on offense. Musgrave, I mean, he was killing us, man. He just, like I said, I kept trying to bait that because he had the ankle out behind it, he had the drag, and I was trying to get cute and bait it, but it never worked out. But he goes for 2, which is smart to make it a 3-point game. I don't know, like right there. What I'm trying to do is Aaron Donald's 1-on-1. He's got inside stuff. I'm trying to have him, 1-on-1, get off the block, make a play. He doesn't do that. I don't even know what he did because that's why I went down there on my user. Look at this, Bojack. I mean, you're not stopping him, man. You can't stop him. He's a demon, man. But I went on the line of scrimmage with my user right next to Dino because what it would do is it'll make him 1-on-1. So he's gonna be 1-on-1 with the inside stuff. You got to make a play. He just simply doesn't get off the block and there's just nothing. So it's like I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Aaron Donald plays solid for us. I'll say I feel like his X Factor, he didn't really do too much with it, but I mean, he was all right. He wasn't bad. I don't, he's whatever. But look at that. Bo Jackson runs the ball. He's got to catch the ball. I actually lagged right there too. I remember that. You see that little lag spot. I remember saying after the pass, like, what the hell? I just lagged, and I was like, oh, we just had a crazy play. But Bo Jackson, man, you don't. He's such an autopilot guy, man. You just you don't even got to be playing. It's just crazy, man. It's gonna be nice for when Madden 25 comes out and we just don't have to. We just not all these glowing X factors, and we could just like play a little bit of football. That'll be nice. I know a lot of people complaining about this new promo. I think it's called Real, whatever it's called with the actors and stuff. I don't think it's a big deal. I think it's cool. Whatever, it's new cards, it's content, it's different. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. I don't hate it. I don't. Whatever. Cool. Just give me some new guys to put on my team. I don't care, right? The thing I just don't like is it's the preload X factors. Man, that's where I gotta draw a line. Like, there's no real ability that I'm just like, nah. Like KOs. Like, a lot of people say, okay, KOs shouldn't be in the game. They have to be, and that's because of velocity ability. If we had no KOs, these quarterbacks with set feet lead and pass feet elite are going to carve these defenses up. Now, if you get rid of the velocity ability, that's fine. Then we don't need KOs. We don't, because that's the reason why KOs are in the game. You know what I mean? So that's kind of that's why KOs aren't a problem. They're not a problem. They're not at all. And all this can be fixed if they just don't, like, in the beginning of the year, like, the game was fine really with no velocity. We were all even asking like, hey, can we just not bring velocity abilities out? Like, this is actually kind of like nice. But they brought it out fast too. I don't remember who got it, but somebody got it. Like, was it Mahomes? They got it versus. Was it Vic? I don't remember. Somebody got it early in the year though, and it was just like really like, come on, you guys couldn't hold on. It might have been Vic. Might have been Vic. I don't remember. I don't know. I got like Gunslinger was cool. They brought that out early because it wasn't much of a big deal, but especially since I think the guy they gave it to, I think it was Warren Moon, and I think his release was terrible, so it wasn't much of a big deal, but. It was though, because it was like the first ability and stuff. But this guy, look at that Dion, man. I mean, like, this guy's fighting through blocks to make some of these tackles, man. I'll tell you, that Dion card was nice. He played nothing like Dion in real life. He was out there looking like kind of like, I'd say like Jalen Ramsey, because Jalen Ramsey real physical and stuff. Right there, I tried to drop Bo Jackson the hook curl because I knew the backside angle route was coming, so I was like, I'm gonna have him sit back there play it. I'll come and go play the drag. No, it didn't matter. So I was like, you know what? I'm going back to bait. And now you see right there, I got the safety right there, dropping down the hook curl. I'm like, okay, maybe this will work. I think I was blitzing Ted Hendricks, it looks like, I would assume. No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Kyle Hamilton, so finally did his job. Finally broke up a pass. I think that might be the first pass he broke up all game. Unbelievable, man. And I think the thing that's crazy about when he's throwing that drag there to Musgrave, like, I think we could run this back. Like, he's throwing it while I'm still on him. Like, right? I mean, like, I'm really still on him. Like, when he's winding up throwing that, like, yeah, okay, I'm starting to come off the angle route. But he's just hoping that I'm coming off the angle route. If I just stay on it, that's a pick. He's not throwing it because I'm leaving the angle route. Because I'm going to go to the angle route. He's throwing it because he's thinking that I'm going to the angle route, so... It's just, that's why I kept trying to bait it, because I knew that's what he was doing, but I got him once with it with the Aaron Donald, but I couldn't get him again. But he's going for the onside kick because it was 55 seconds in the fourth. He also burnt a timeout at some point. That is the only play I think Puka made for us all day, because I didn't use him. I wanted to use the other guys. And right there, caught him slipping at the wheel. Bo Jackson, the quarterback. That pretty much ices the game. He can't, there's no time left. It's over, so... He definitely gave us a good game, though. I mean, for a fact, he was there. Started out down 14-0, 28-25. I mean, it was that. I know it sucks though, because that's how he loses the Super Bowl. But hey, man, shout out to the Bows. These guys are just disgusting, man. I get why everybody uses them, because like, especially for me, because I run the ball a lot, it just makes life so much easier. The quarterback, I mean, I wouldn't say you need him, honestly. I mean, the Truz is pretty nice though, but I don't know. This guy right here we play. So this is the last game right here. This guy stream sniped me 3 games in a row. He was lag switching me every single game. And he was manually chewing clock every game. He also lost every game. Out of the 3 games, if we combined all 3 scores, this guy lost to me. I think it was like... Dog, it was like 50-something to 3. He never scored a touchdown on me. in the 3 games we played. This game, I think I destroyed him. I beat the brakes off him. The second game I played him, it was actually close. It was a weird score. It was like 6-3. And that's because it was just lagging so bad I couldn't do anything. And then the third game, I beat the brakes off him again. But this is the first game we played, and I really destroyed him. So, yeah. And we knew he was stream sniping me because supposedly I think Locke said he was in a stream or something. And I mean, it was pretty obvious because I was even like waiting to get into the game and all that stuff. And I don't know what the hell this guy was doing with it. So he came out. He has all like zone chaos and stuff. And the guy was just playing man. So what do I say? I do to man. I love bombing man. Kyle Pitts bombs it. And it's funny. Glocky was like just bomb him. I was like, all right, I'll bomb him. So that's exactly what I did. But yeah, on offense, he was manually, like, you can see every play, like the clock is running down. And it's not because he has true clock on. We are literally sitting on the pick a play screen for like 15 seconds every single time. Like every single time. And I don't know what his offense was, but this shit was garbage. Like literally, he couldn't throw the ball for his life. Like I see why he tried to like run some nonsense like this, because that ball couldn't go in the air. It was like some RPO scheme, and it was garbage. Like the RPOs were ass. This whole thing was trash. I don't even respect this guy. I mean, the guy was where he was, and I know he was in. Look at this, 4th and 2. Motherfucker ran it. Straps, come on, man. Secure tacklers. Those things are a must-have in the game right now. But yeah, I knew this guy was lag switching me because every game it would happen as soon as the game would start to get like okay, it was like like he's starting to whoop my ass, or like I'm down or something. Like that's when it would start to happen. And it happened at this like almost the same time every single game. And it's just annoying because like it got to a point that second game, like it was so bad I couldn't do anything, and the guy still couldn't score points. So it's just funny. And also, rumor has it supposedly this guy was I don't know if he still is, but he was on the top 100 leaderboard for like head to head. I don't know if he still is, but that was a rumor that has it. So it also just kind of goes to show that anybody could be on that leaderboard. It doesn't come down. It honestly really doesn't come down to your win-loss record. It just comes down to how many games you play. Like if you just play a bunch of games, you'll be on there. So, which is sad because it shouldn't be like that. A leaderboard should be, you know, who actually has like a good record, not just because it's almost like a participation award. Like here you go, man. You played. You're playing our game. You know what I mean? So. I don't know. It is, but at one point I was on the top 100 because I was grinding head to head for a while. But it's actually funny since they took away the coin house rules. Look at this, secure tackler. Ted Hendricks is a beast. Since they took away the coin house rules, I am yet to play a full head to head season on my account. I haven't done it. I've been playing MUT champs. I've only been like playing MUT champs. I played a couple head to head. I think I played like 3 or 4 maybe head to head games or something. Of seasons, that's it. I've just been playing MUT champs and stuff, and I don't think the week before I even played. And then it's just funny because the first time I even played a complete season was on someone else's account. It wasn't even on my account. Kyle Hamilton, that's Kyle Hamilton. So okay, yeah, so this is when we put Kyle Hamilton back at safety, and I think we had Tyreek Woolen at corner. So this is when we finally made this fair, because this was like because I played this guy I think my entire playoffs. I told you I played him three straight times, beat him every single time. The guy was a straight trash can. And we put Kyle Hamilton as strong safety, Tyreek Woolen at corner, and yeah, this guy had absolutely no answer for Bo. He didn't know what was going on. I think this is the game where you can see angry runs finally do a little something, because there's a little bit of contact now. He's not running free, even though he still kind of is, but I don't know what he's doing as usual. Like he just threw himself at me, like, yo, like this guy. I was so mad too, because it was just annoying. Like, it's just like you're really going at your way to stream snipe me, and you're just losing. Like yo, I don't know. It's crazy. Look at that catch by Cobb. That's that blue pass. I'm telling you, man. You guys have got a blue pass. You got to get your blue pass down. Well, man, it's going to lead to some great things. Like that animation right there is great. Now, granted, I think if he caught it, wouldn't have mattered, because, like I said, this guy is running man coverage with all zone chaos, so he would have caught it. Look at this. Let me put him on a highlight tape real quick. Stupid. Bo Jackson is dirty. You see I clipped it. Oh my god, stupid. It's funny because when I would like clip stuff, like I could see it like on his phone. Like he could go to the Xbox app and see like what. Oh my god, I almost lurked that. That'd have been nasty. He could see like what I clip and stuff, but like on the Xbox app, so he would see it and be like, "Yeah, you know what I mean?" So it's funny. That stuff was funny, but his biggest plays of the game were like, you might have already seen him. I don't even know if there's anything else really. Look at that. Ooh, he's lucky that wasn't big. Jair almost went over and snatched that. This guy had absolutely no dots. Like, I mean, it was honestly like, this is it. Look at that. And Dion drops it. That's a crime. Dion dropping that right there is a crime. And like I said, if you see it like looking really choppy or like laggy right now, it's dog. I'm getting lag switched. Like, you can see like random stuff's happening on the defense right now. I just can't even make it. Like, it's so bad, bro. And then the funny part, the funniest part about it is the fact that like he still can't move the ball. Like, he's like I said it before. Like, in the first game, if I get quick snapped while this thing is going on, it's GG's. Like, I can't do nothing about it because you were like, it got to a point. I don't know if it was this game or, but I think it was the second game I played him. It was lagging so bad in the fourth quarter. Like, whatever play I picked and I came out in, that's that. There were no adjustments being made. Like, that's what it was. And I kid you not, I think I stopped him in the red zone. It just had to be all used or just make a play, man. It's crazy, bro. Like, I feel like that's something that's just not talked about in this game enough, like the glitches. And you know, it's also funny. I also ended up getting in a freeze off yesterday. I got a freeze off in my very last game on his account. I was in the Super Bowl. I'm whooping on this guy, and he froze glitched me. And I didn't want to like hit the Xbox button and like message him, and the shit fuck around and crash. So I told my boy Andy, I was like, yo, message him and be like, what are we doing? So he messaged him, and he's like, yeah. At first I was just trolling him, and then I actually got the freeze off to work or something like that. And he tried to make a lie up. He was like, yeah, I already been left that game. And it's obvious he was lying because, one, nobody asked you if you left the game. So why did you even say that? And two, if you left the game would be over. I'm not stupid. I've been in freeze offs before. I have played Madden for a while now, so it's just funny. He tried to lie, but eventually we got him to leave. Look how bad this is lagging. I can't press anything right here. I can see it's bad. Oh my god, this is sickening right here. Fourth down, can't make no adjustments. And we stop him. Garbage, man. Garbage can, bro. But nah, these Madden kids are funny. Like, these kids are trying to freeze glitch me. These kids are DDoSing me. I mean, they're manually chewing clock. Like, Madden is a nasty place right now, man. You kids are out of control. I see why I gotta take breaks off this game, man, because these kids are terrible. But Bo Jackson to the crib one time from the road. This guy just running this double A gap, whatever this thing is called. It sucks. That's pretty much what we got all for the gameplay today, man. I think the gameplay showed it best that it's very easy to use Bo Jackson. We barely even threw the ball in this gameplay. Like, you barely even saw it. Bo Jackson is the best guy. I mean, obviously the best running back in the game, but arguably his running back card is probably still the best card in the game, period. You guys let me know what you think. Who do you think is the best card in the game? And man, I just hope that next year, I can't wait for next year because we don't have to deal with these glowing X Factor nonsense for a little bit at least, because you know they're gonna bring it back. So, well, for now we just got to deal with it.